Hello there, Facebookers. Yeah. It keeps telling me to rotate my device. Forget about it. I'm going with what I got. It's my new project here, y'all. Welcome, Facebookers, and later on, YouTubers. I'll probably repost this on YouTube. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is my new project. It is a 1986 Oldsmobile Delta 88 that the customer got from a long deceased aunt. It don't have all that many miles on it, a little over 100,000, but this is not the OEM paint job. This is a amateur repaint. This paint's been on there for many years. It's single stage, which is going to make it more difficult to work with. Hey, if you're out there, let me know where you're at. Make a comment. Give me a thumbs up or something. Help me out here, y'all. It's all right. It's all right. If you got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. So I went over earlier today and examined this car. Went over a number of options with the customer. He don't want to put a whole lot of money into this project. So we're doing kind of a medium based budget on this thing, and I'm going to try restoring some of that trim that's turned literally white. It's supposed to be black around the front, down the sides. Of course, be working with the paint. We'll talk about that in a minute. The headlights, folks, are glass. So all they need is just a little spiffing up. They won't take much. I'll restore the exterior glass for them, which is not in bad shape. We'll do solution finish on all this stuff around the windows and around the doors and all that. Like I said, that trim down the side. Of course, we'll do the wheels and tires. Most of this paint has very little shine to it. The sun's not really great today. The light's not all that great. There is some shine, but not a lot. And most of it, like this mirror here, is just dull as it can be. A lot of the paint's that way. There are some spots, like up here. There used to be a vinyl top on here. That's probably what caused all this rust. Miss Stephanie Ross, how you doing, Miss Stephanie? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. There's not much I can do about that. What I may do is try to treat that rust as best I can and then put something over the top of that, hopefully to retard the damage that is going to continue over time. The only real cure for that is stripping all that paint off and sanding it down, getting back down to mere metal, but we'll try to make it as good as we can. It's just mainly on the top where you've got that rust spots and places where I guess that vinyl top came down to here, so there's a spot there. There's some bubbles in the paint here and there. Not much I can do about those. If you'll remember, my Mustang, it bubbled up and finally peeled off on the trunk, but I saved it for about 3 years or better. But not much shine to this little thing. But my initial plan, just at looking at it, is I'll do a complete strip wash, which I'd say 99% of the cars that I see all need strip washing. That's basically pre-rinsing it real good, putting the foam can into it, rinsing it again, doing a hard contact strip wash on it with some strong soap, which I'll probably use that Meguiar's Wash Plus again, because it's good for scrubbing paint like this, which has just got contaminants everywhere. It's never ever been clay barred. Of course, after I get through decontaminating it, I'll clay bar it. And then what I'm thinking is, hey, Mr. Robert, how you doing, John? Good to see you on board here. Just talking about this old 1986 Oldsmobile Delta 88 with a amateur single stage paint job on it, which is not very shiny, as you can see. And I think my first step will probably be, Mark Johnson, how you doing, buddy? Still making that music, I see. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Mark. I'm anticipating, after I clay bar this thing, probably wet sanding with 3000 grit, and then we'll move on to compounding, probably experimenting with some different pads and buffers and that sort of stuff, polish. And then I think as far as he wants to go with this is putting a ceramic coating on it, just to give it some good gloss and shine and some longevity. We had discussed using that Optimum Clear Coat Restorer on it, but I don't think he wants to go to that level, not within his budget. So what we'll do is we'll put the ceramic coating on there. I use DPC ceramic coating, and we'll see how it looks, which it should make it look rather well. That's what I used on that old black Volkswagen. If y'all seen the videos I did on that 66 Volkswagen I resurrected. And then we'll take it from there. If that's good enough for him, then that's what it'll be. But I don't think I'm gonna get started on it this afternoon. I'm already losing the light, unless maybe I get out here and get started on the wheels and tires, which won't take long. But there again, there's just not much shine on this thing. There is some, but not much, because there's no clear coat. There's no clear coat at all on a single stage paint. It's just base coat that has been buffed up and polished a little bit at some point in time. I think he said he's waxed it a couple of times, but there's a lot of oxidation, particularly on the sides for some reason. I'm not real sure why. Some cloudy spots, but we'll see if we can't clear all those up. Hey, Miss Cantrell, how are you? Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping by and checking in with me. But we'll get started on this project, and I'll keep y'all abreast of what's happening. Hey, Mr. John Robert, nice to see you on board there, buddy. But this should be several days. Of course, all the initial strip washing and all that will take place outside here. The cold weather don't bother me. I'll just bundle up, put my rain suit on, so that if I get wet I don't freeze to death. And then after that, we'll pull it in the garage. I'll flip the heat on. Then we'll do the clay barring and all that kind of stuff once it's inside. Of course, that means I'm going to have to pull my car back outside again. But I think I'll put the cover on it this time, because it's ready for the Optimum Clear Coat Restorer, which I was going to try on it. It was supposed to be here today, but it has not arrived as of yet. I ordered a bunch of stuff. As y'all might imagine, the stuff I didn't really need came today. The stuff I really needed and wanted did not come as of yet. Of course, you know, it may show up. But I appreciate everybody stopping in and checking in on me. If you want to, I don't know, I don't think you can subscribe to these. I don't know if you can or not, but I'm going to repost this on my YouTube channel later on. Mike's Magic Car Detailing and Paint Enhancement. Alright, I'll hit y'all up later. Thank you.